So the K-poppies are back on their Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And in case something looks a little bit off today, longtime viewers of mine will know this struggle. We are filming on my super old DSLR today, and basically what that means is that I don't have a viewfinder. I have no idea if I'm in focus or not. It's kind of a lot of guessing, and I haven't really exactly figured out the best setup yet, so I apologize if I am a little bit off focus. I've been messing around for a couple minutes now, and I'm honestly just at the point where I don't give. So right now, a video on my channel that has really kind of blown up for me. It hasn't gone viral by any means, but it's been pulling in a lot of views. Was my video about Mr. Christopher Bangchan and his whole ordeal with the Thracha stage. And you know, it's been getting a lot of mixed reviews. I still stand by what I talked about in the video, but I feel like my whole argument kind of went over people's head, and that's fine, you know. Sometimes people just don't really get it, and that's okay, you know. There was never really a conclusion to that whole ordeal. You know, we were all hoping that he would come out and say something, but you know, I think we were all in a little bit over our heads thinking that he would have the ability to do that. The events leading up to the issue at hand today, a lot has happened since then. I'm gonna take you guys on a brief rundown of everything that has happened from that situation to the point where we are at today. So for those of you who don't know, I feel like I'm jumping all over the place. Bangchan had a particular hairstyle that some people were kind of offended by, myself included. You know, whether or not you believe it's offensive is not what we're going to talk about today, but I just need to bring that into discussion because it does have a direct correlation with what we are going to be talking about today. So for those of you who weren't aware, the hairstyle caused a lot of conflict between different types of people who stan Stray Kids. Some people were offended because they thought it was offensive. Some people were offended that other people thought it was offensive because they didn't see it as offensive. I hope I'm making sense here. Anyway, so it kind of really caused a lot of controversy, and some people were more understanding than others. Now, a lot of people were saying, you know, we still need to support the whole group, 9 or none. And then other people were like, Bangchan is dead to me, OT8. I'm not gonna get into my whole opinion about that because I'm saving my opinion for the end of the video. Anyway, after the whole Twitter war erupted, everyone was like, oh, he's gonna address it in his next V-Live. For those of you who don't know, V-Live is an app that idols will often use to go live so they can interact with their fans, and Bangchan happens to do them about once a week. V-Live was coming up, everyone was like, Bangchan is gonna say something. You know, he can't necessarily come out and address issues like this, probably because it violates his contract, but there have been times before where he has tried to hint at his opinions on different types of controversial topics. For example, during Pride Month, he hinted at being accepting of yourself and letting people know who you truly are, and not being afraid of what other people think of you. So a lot of people were saying that, oh, he's trying to hint at, you know, don't be afraid to come out if you are scared. That type of thing. So everyone was excited, and well, not excited, everyone was hopeful that he would address the situation during his V-Live. Now, that did not happen. Or you could say it happened, but not in a way that people were, you know, necessarily positively responding to. He was playing some different kinds of music. I'm trying to remember because it was quite some time ago. And then he kind of went on this whole tangent about, oh, for reference, IN was there. So that was kind of a thing that everyone was like, why the I in there. You need to be doing this alone. So he went on this tangent about how he's very thankful that music allows him to express his love for cultures. He can use different types of music from different cultures to influence the music that he makes, and he was basically saying that he's really thankful for that. And that, to me, was kind of a sign that he was trying to hint at that he, you know, really is eager to learn more about different cultures, and it wasn't his intention to come across as offensive or ignorant. Honestly, I feel like this whole situation was just a big misunderstanding, and anyway, so that happened. And then I guess, hold on, I just want to make sure I'm still recording. Apparently there were some fans who were on their way to a fan sign. I don't remember exactly where the fan sign was, but I believe they were some fans of color, and they made an agreement that they would give Chan a letter saying, if you are sorry for what you did, but you are unable to apologize, post a picture with an apple. And this, oh my God. So I understand the purpose behind this, because, you know, it's such a specific request that if it happened to happen, it would be, you know, a really clear indicator that he is sorry, but he can't apologize, right? So a couple days after that letter was given to him, one of the members, I forget who it was, I think it might have been Sungmin, either Sungmin or Woojin, posted a selfie with apples on the Stray Kids Instagram. And it wasn't Bangchan himself. He doesn't post a lot on their Instagram, but because they were posing with apples, everyone was like, oh my God, this is the sign that we needed. It's so specific. And that was kind of like a day of celebration for those Stay who were really offended by the situation. And I think that was the point where a lot of the grievance towards Bangchan was forgiven. But that situation kind of turned into a meme, and from then on, I feel like was when other fandoms started clowning us. And a lot of people use like apple emojis as some kind of like stupid inside joke to make fun of Stay, because they're like, oh, you guys, your apples, oh my God, somebody give him an apple. Oh my God, it's so annoying. So after that happened, that was kind of when I stopped noticing people talking about it. But there has been a lot of going on behind the scenes, and people are still really mad about it. And I recently have been getting more into Stan Twitter because of my little Catherine, and she has been a huge enabler, and Stan Twitter is a whole nother different kind of animal for me, and it's kind of intimidating. But I use it as a way to keep track on what's going on so I can continue to make these type of videos because they're really fun for me to make. On Twitter, actually just yesterday, I came across something that made my blood boil, dude. Oh my God. So a lot of people really like to hate on Stray Kids, you know. I just recently went to KCON LA. Go check out my vlog if you haven't. It was so much fun. And a lot of people were clowning on Stray Kids because they think that Side Effects is just noise. Let me tell you, the chants for Side Effects were so loud, and I don't know if they were louder for any other group. I'm just saying. People love to clown on Stray Kids. They love to clown on Stay. And, you know, we love to clown on each other, which is fine, but when other people clown on us, like, for real, like aunties, it's just, like, it's gross, dude. Like, they're so rude about it, and I feel like they're just so bored. They're so bored because Stray Kids makes music that is so different than other types of groups right now, and I feel like people just want to be mad because they're successful for making other types of music that actually have good meaning, are actually creative, and are actually influential. I'm just saying. So anyway, what I saw on Twitter. So, okay. So I saw a retweet from one of my mutuals, and I was like, This is not happening. I thought we were over this. So I see this. I will insert the screenshots as always. So there is a viral clip that Chan stans love to spread around Twitter. It makes me so sad. It's one of, it's a video of him while they were on their Unveiled tour and they stopped in Australia. And Chan is crying because he misses Australia so much because he can never go home. So someone took that video and tweeted, someone told him he couldn't wear dreads and he had a mental breakdown. It doesn't stop there. Someone created a fake text to Bangchan, like a joke, and included a picture of KKK members and said, "When you wash your MAGA hat and KK robes in the same load of laundry." And they captioned it, "Guys, I'm so sad. Look at the message I just got sent." Now, this is what we not finna do. If you choose to not care for Stray Kids or Bangchan because of that whole situation, that's fine. Like, if you're a person of color, I can understand why you would still be hurt by that. But what we not gonna do is make jokes about the KKK. And what we not gonna do is affiliate anyone outside of the US with our president. Because they're not, I don't understand why you would even correlate the two. So the person who I saw retweet this said, "Has Stan Twitter forgotten Chan as an actual human person? How do you look at a clip of him crying and decide to compare him to the KKK, a hate group that killed hundreds of Black Americans, and Donald Trump, a fascist who puts children in cages? How is any of this funny?" And I completely agree. First of all, it pisses me off that they would take a clip of him being vulnerable because, you know, like, we don't get to see idols like that very often. Like, clearly he was really sad in that moment. And then completely take it out of context and make a joke out of it and make such an offensive joke, such a disgusting joke. I don't care who you are. I feel like especially if you're a person of color, why would you want to joke about the KKK? It doesn't make sense to me. And it's just like, are you really that bored? Are you really that bored that you feel the need to make jokes about the KKK and you feel the need to compare an idol to our president? It's just like, it doesn't make sense to me. And that's the other thing too. Like, they mentioned, has Stan Twitter forgotten Chan as a human person? That's the thing that stresses me out, is because as a fandom, we're all pretty sure that Bangchan looks at Twitter. There have been plenty of cases where he is in on jokes that we make. If you guys are Stay, you know what I'm talking about. It's very clear that he keeps up with what we post about him on Twitter. A running joke is Chan complete the mutual. And for something, first of all, that post got a lot of likes. Like, it had thousands of likes. So it was, you know, it was getting a lot of engagement. There was probably a good chance that he saw that. And to have to go through what happened months ago when he did wear the hairstyle and all the discourse happened, and then to try and make amends for it as best as he could, things go quiet. But then to have to relive that again, it's just like, it's so, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, there have been, like, honestly, name a K-pop group that hasn't had a controversy like that. I made the video that I did, the first video I did about the situation, because it was like, I'm so tired of this thing in K-pop continuing to come up. I wish that we would hold idols accountable. But that's not to say that he deserves hate. I just believe that he should learn a lesson, and I believe that he did. He tried to apologize it in any way that he could, and because of contracts, you know, he can't come out and express his opinion on controversial topics. So I truly believe that Bangchan did try to make amends in any way that he could. And, you know, he is honestly one of the most, like, loving and supporting idols that I've encountered. For people to continuously hate on him for one controversy when there are other controversies in K-pop going around. I mean, Sungri, I don't know how to say his name, but he's trash. The whole scandal with the nightclub and raping women and posting about it in their group chat disgusting, and there's like that happening, and then people are over here still clowning on Bangchan for a hairstyle. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, and it's disgusting, and I don't understand why you're that bored that you need to continue to bring that up when it's months in the past. I'm going through my screenshots, and there were a couple people who were making jokes about the KKK and Chan, and one of them tried to make an apology. It was a piss poor apology. They said, "I'm sorry about the KKK joke. I didn't know it was okay for a non-black person of color to make them." Why would anyone joke about the KKK? I don't care what your skin color is. You don't need to joke about like that. And then they said, "I learned and will not make that mistake again." And it's like, sweetie, please just deactivate. It doesn't, like, there's no coming back from that. You're gross. Here's another screenshot of, like I said, when people clown on us for the apples. Hashtag Bangchan. No, I love black people. I never call you a super haha. I really don't understand why people are correlating a hairstyle with being racist. Clearly, Chan is not a racist. You know, as I said in my previous video, he has shown us multiple times that he is eager to learn about different cultures. And it was someone had a note written by Chan, or like an exchange of conversation they had with him at a fan sign shortly after he wore that hairstyle and all was going down. And he said that it was his choice to wear the hairstyle. And a lot of us earlier were saying that, oh, maybe it was his hairstylist who chose it for him. But when he came out and allegedly said that it was his decision, I kind of took that as he was trying to experiment with other cultures, and that's not to say that it's his place to do that. But do you get what I'm saying? I don't think that wearing a hairstyle makes someone racist, especially if this is the singular time he's done it. Like I said in my earlier video, hold him accountable for his actions, encourage him to apologize in any way that he can, and then move forward from that. Like, name one other racist thing he's done since then. I don't think you could. So to continue to treat him as he is racist and to make memes about him being racist is just disgusting in my opinion. Another one, they reposted the video of him crying and saying, "Oh, look, a racist crying." Another one that is disgusting. At the slave auction, Bangchan, "Dance, I need you to get to a new plantation." Just like, I don't understand why you would make jokes about this. It's so insensitive. That's another thing, is that we recently had a Stay Selka Day, and people took that trending hashtag and used it as an opportunity to continue to clan on Chan, when you know that because the hashtag was trending, members of Stray Kids were in there looking at this shit. So for him to have to see this is just so gross to me. So this person, who is also one of my mutuals, tweeted out that they saw a while back that someone who was a Chan stan and happened to have cancer got an immense amount of hate from aunties telling her to kill herself just because she stan Bangchan. Imagine telling someone who's going through a potentially terminal illness to die because of someone that they stan. It's just not that deep to me, and I'm just curious if other idols from other groups get this amount of hate, because I, over the past couple of months, have started to love a lot of other different K-pop groups, and I feel like Stray Kids gets such an immense amount of like hatred, and just like gross, unnecessary hatred, that it like hurts my heart, and it makes me sad, because Stay is truly like the best fandom that I've been a part of. And I've watched anime all throughout middle school and the high school, and played video games and been a part of all different types of like culture, like pop cultures and different kinds of fandoms. And I've never experienced so much love and joy from a fandom as I do with Stays. And it just hurts my heart that Stray Kids is so supportive to us and so loving towards us that aunties don't see that and they continue to just take this one thing that happened and run with it. And I really just wish that it wasn't that way, because Bangchan doesn't deserve this amount of hate, and it breaks my heart that he might be seeing all of this. So that's really all I have to say about that. I just kind of wanted to update you guys all on the situation, because back when I made that video, I said maybe I'll make a part 2, but nothing ever happened. And then I saw this and I was like so physically angry that I needed to come on here and talk about it. So tell me your guys' thoughts in the comments below. In my last video, you guys were very vocal and I appreciate that. And let's just continue to support Stray Kids. Yeah, I really hope that we can all stick together through this, because it's a little sad. So I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Until then, see ya.